up, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Epic Conversations. I hope everybody has had an awesome day. Y'all know the routine. Share, tag, get some boss wives in here, get some entrepreneurs in here, get some of your good girlfriends in here because tonight's edition is entitled Boss Wives. And my special guest is definitely a boss wife, if not a ultimate boss wife, my dear friend, Miss Erika Grant. Erika is the owner of several businesses, and baby, she definitely is a boss. What's up, Erika?
What's up, 40?
Exactly. So let me just help the people on tonight because our relationship is, even though we know how to be professional, we just gonna be raw, our normal self. We may say ain't, we may say y'all, but I want people to know that behind the scenes you can be professional when you need to be, but when you want to be just chill, you can be. So you don't have to be Miss City Councilman, you don't have to be school board. No, you on the school board, not the city council.
Right.
I might be prophesying though. Wait a minute.
Uh-uh.
So what's up, Erika? How are you today?
I'm okay. I'm usually I rest on Monday, but today I had a long weekend that just passed, and so I'm a little tired, but I'm good.
So
Blessed.
tell me, why did you have a long weekend? What just happened?
Oh my God. Catch a Taste food truck um birthed a restaurant. This weekend, October 1st, we opened up a restaurant here in Alberta City in Tuscaloosa. It has been busy. Line out the door every day. It has been a tremendous turnout, outpour from the city. And so I've been here, I've been at the salon, and I'm exhausted. But like I said, I give glory to God.
Absolutely. So you just mentioned like three things. You just said something about a restaurant. You just said something about a food truck. You just said something about doing hair. You just said something about having some kids. You just said something about having a husband. You just said something about being on the school board. How in the whole hell do you balance all of that the way that you do? Because I am your social media friend and I see a balance. I see you with your family. I see you at work. I see you at the school. So how do you balance all of that and give everybody and everything some attention?
Well, believe it or not, I don't get too overwhelmed at all. So if I do, if it's something in my life that overwhelms me, I take it out. I prioritize what's more important, and I try to keep a calendar. You know, it
Mhm.
might seem cliche. I write down everything, and just believing in order in my support system. My family is definitely first. I have four boys and a daughter and a grandbaby. So as long as my daughter and my youngest son straight, they're taking care of my older boys, they're fine. And the grandbaby, of course, grandbaby, you send them back. But I make sure she's fine. And so that's the main thing that's in my life. I have a 72-year-old mom that I check on a regular, but she helps me. And so
Mhm.
that takes a lot of stress off me that she helps me with my daughter and my baby boy. Then when it comes to husband with DJ, we've been together right at 19. It'll be 19 years in
Wow.
November, and we've
Wow.
been married 16 years. So, you know, we still like each other, which is very important, and we understand each other. So when he understand how my business operate, and I understand how his operate. So we balance that time out for each other. And like I said, when this weekend I work with him, and my plan is to work with him throughout the year to make sure the restaurant is going
Mhm.
before we just let it all the way loose. And also, like, we have a food truck, so what we had to do was let the food truck go down for about like a month or so we can balance out the restaurant.
Mhm.
And it's just going through trials and tribulations with the different businesses to make sure everything is is lined out. So that's how I juggle it, on top of the school board. That's a Tuesday night thing. Usually right now I would be doing schoolwork because I'm back in school. But I did that before time, just doing some productive. I didn't even realize Facebook wasn't on today. Not just that I don't
Wow.
like Facebook. I love Facebook. When I called you, I was just like, I didn't even
What?
realize I didn't realize what happened.
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
post from I didn't mention my boutique. I post and then I'm gone, or I post anything and I'm gone because for one, I'm real nosy. So if I see something that's interesting, I'm gonna go look through everything to just
Hmm.
keep looking. And so I put my phone down a lot, especially on Monday. Monday is my day to sit down and do absolutely nothing from 8 to 3. I don't want to talk. I don't want to do anything. So that's why I realized after 3 o'clock that Facebook was down because somebody else said something about it. And that's when I gave you a call. So
Right.
just balancing out, taking time for myself. I do a lot of praying. Um, I have my drinks. I know it's
Okay.
probably gonna add up
Come
with
on,
everybody,
drink
but
and pray.
yeah, I mean, I do what's best for me. That's
Yeah.
all. I sit down. I love plants. I get by myself and think. And again, I write a lot. So
Hmm.
that's how I
So,
meditate and go
so
through my day.
So would you say so basically this is something that um I know if you've been with somebody 19 years, y'all have had to go through at least one counseling session. One. So what I learned during one of our counseling sessions is you listen and then you repeat back what you thought you heard. So what it sounds like you said was in order to be a boss wife, you have to organize and prioritize.
Got to.
It's no way to where, as I named out, I think I named out about 6 or 7 things, and then I left out you're back in school and you teach a class at school. So we up to 9 things. And just observing you, you do it all flawlessly. And I think that a lot of times people feel like um it just happens, but it really takes work, it takes organization, and it takes priority. And I am super glad that you said that your family comes first. A lot of women or boss women um feel as though the job or money and those things come first, but I think that it is so important for us, and I was guilty of that before Jamaica and I got together. I mean, my kids, I mean, not saying I was just a horrible mother, but
Mhm.
I, I found myself not going to stuff because I went to all of their things, but just that one-on-one time, because I at that time I was a single mom. So I
Mhm.
felt like if I don't get this money, but I had to realize that it is so important as women, to prioritize and to organize. But one person that you did not leave out of that equation, Erika, was yourself. Talk to the ladies about how important that self-care time is. That Monday from 8 to 3, like how important is that for you, and how has that helped you be in a more peaceful state?
Well, I, 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 I couldn't even explain to you like today was exceptional because like I said, we just came off a very exciting weekend. And they wanted to go to lunch. We had to return stuff to this place and
Right.
ABC, But having that Monday, whether I want to, I'm always brush my teeth, okay. But sometimes I don't want to comb my hair. So if you got to see me like probably about 20 minutes ago, this hair was nappy, it's wet, barely, no makeup. I don't do nothing. I work out, and that's something that I love to do. But I have to clear my head because I can't think about it one time. And I used to be bad about it. I used to think about school, and I've been in school have all my life, on and off. Okay, school, the kids, DJ, the shop, the boutique, and I had to come to doing it all the time, paying this, go do this. I had to get my schedule together, like I said. So on Mondays from 8 to 3, I do nothing. So I might cook or I might buy the children some. I do know how to cook. People might not understand it, but I do. But it's nothing
It's
in my
optional.
household. It's
It's if you
optional.
do
And my
something, it's
husband don't.
optional.
Right. And my husband don't be like, you better cook, so we don't do that. I wash throughout the week, like all the time. We have loads of clothes. So that's mommy duty and the children know their duty, on different things because you can't leave out cleaning your house, and taking care of that. My clothes are organized in color codes and I try to get everybody in the house, but me and Paisley stuff together. So that helped me move when I have school board meeting, I need to be suited up. um, Go to the shop, I wear black. The boutique, I can wear the black or whatever. When I
Mm-hmm.
go teach, I wear Stillman colors. It's just me getting my mind like, if I'm gonna do this, Erica, this what I'm gonna do, and I can't half step doing, anything. Yes, I fall short on certain things,
Yeah.
but I take notes and I take so many lessons and learn from them, my flaws. But on Monday night, now that I'm back in school, I need to be just into school and every chance I get, I'm on my phone trying to, do that instead of me being on social media or anything else that's not gonna help me at the time. Like I
Right.
love social media, but I need to if I'm gonna get through with school in two
You
years,
gotta
I need to be on
prioritize.
that. So that's my priority. Tuesday, I pay bills. If I have bills to pay, I stock the shop. Get ready, do my homework for the school board. That's what I'm doing on Tuesday. So yesterday, if I miss going to the nail place, Bellagio, if I didn't get to go to Birmingham and do whatever I want to do, if I ain't want, I want to just sit there and look crazy on my 8 to 3, I missed it. But on Tuesday, I'm gonna do all of that, go to the school board meeting, then eat me something. My mom have Paisley Tuesdays or just, it's a busy day for me, very busy.
Mm-hmm.
And I go to, I get in the bed. I'm gonna go take a shower and get in the bed. If the children want to meet with me on Tuesday, you're gonna have to come down to my room and talk to me on Tuesday. But I
Right.
have been planning for Tuesdays for like a year before I even ran for the school board in 2017. I took off. So no hair on Tuesday unless it's dire need, like I'm not going near the shop, near the boutique on Tuesday. Then Wednesday, I used to work every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I still work every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday in the salon, but Wednesday morning I teach a class at Stillman. So I blocked off that time to teach my class and to go sit down and eat. That's essential that we stop. I used to work all day and not eat. But now, if I do get a little behind, I got snacks. So as I'm getting older, I'm
But
learning
it's
with
everything that you're saying still goes to back to the root of preparation. There
right.
is no way that you can say you a boss
Mhm.
or a wife and not have some kind of plan. Now, let's flip to what would you say to because I don't want the women this edition is called Boss Wives, and I know
Okay.
y'all see our cute graphics, E&E, like A&E, so cute. But I want you to I don't want us to forget those ladies who are single. So
Okay.
even though you may not be a wife, I think organization is essential.
Right.
Even if, especially if you don't have that help meet, and then hell, some people marry and still don't have a help meet. So if you know that you have a lot on your plate and you want to get it all done, I think that it is very important for you to um, really, really have a planner or something that you keep, or even in your phone. And
Right.
like you said, make lists. And my thing used to be sticky notes. I
Hmm.
used to have sticky notes everywhere
Hmm.
because I had a lot of stuff going on, singing, acting, doing this, doing that. And I used to have sticky notes everywhere in the
Hmm.
car, on my mirror. And that was my way to help me to remember. But if you are single, the same principle applies. Being organized is super important. So you are juggling. Uh-oh, my little thing fell off. That's okay. You're juggling all of these things. How in the hell did y'all have time to make 5 whole children? Why
Oh,
you?
oh, I'm a very affectionate person, so we love on each other a lot still, all the time.
Yeah.
Like like I said, I like him. I like my husband. Cause if I ain't like him, I wouldn't be with him. So it's more than love. You can love people all the time, but I like him and he understand me. I understand him. And on that Saturday, I didn't get to my weekend. I'm off from the salon every other Saturday. That goes back to my Monday. So if I want to sleep in at 12, I I have finally my anniversary for my boutique coming up 5 years. You have helped me with the boutique. I be wanting to shut the boutique down every week because it's so
Mm-mm.
much work. But that's not gonna happen. On this, it's already ironed out. So whatever I want to do on Saturday, it's back to me. This all I got is my life. The other stuff, like people work 8 to 5 all the time. So from 8 to 5, they on that one job. On my 8 to 5, I've been to did 10 things, 10 different things. And so
Right.
I look at it like that. And then when Saturday come, I have to stick to my every other Saturday. So this is my Saturday off. Last Saturday I had to work. It didn't matter that Kitchen Taste opened up Friday. I got loyal clients that been with me 20 years. I had to get up, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and do their and I had appointments lined up, and rest is something else that a lot of people be like, Erica, when you sleep, I go to sleep. But I don't even get all wrapped into it. It used to bother me that people used to be like, you do too much, this, that, and the third. Well, I do what you do too in them that 8 to 5 range. And only on Thursday and Friday that I work over. But one thing about being, a business entrepreneur for me is having help. So last year I went through so much change and I always had help at the salon. Pumpkin helped me for 9 years. And when she left, things were just in turmoil, and I was scared. I had trust issues, scared to let somebody else in. But once I got through that fear, I have help. So I got somebody to help at the salon, making sure my shampoo, like
Mm-hmm.
when the shampoo guy when the folks come in, I got 2 girls there. They know what I need, but it,
Right.
it took me years to get there. So things are not gonna be so easy for anybody. Even with the single, I have been a single. I was single with MJ for about a year and a half, and having to get him to daycare. I had to prepare. Get to
You
prepare to get
still
him
going
picked
back
up.
to that same word,
Right,
preparation. So let
right.
me
And
ask
so
you
that's
this.
just one thing you know I just jail on that I
Mm-hmm.
had to prepare. And last minute stuff pop up. Nothing's
Yeah.
perfect, but I just always have a ram in the bush. I done been knocked down so many times that I have to prepare. Like that's just part of my
So
life.
so you have arrived to be this boss wife now. But what I also want people, two things I want to address, because I think the reason why when we first met, I think the reason why we gelled was because we both were quote unquote hustlers. We both had entrepreneurship and vision. Um, but I remember like back when the shop was on over there behind, like I remember your progression. And what I want people to respect is she always doing something because she can.
Oh yeah.
People say the same. Ooh, you baking cakes, you acting, you singing, you know my boutique, you doing this, you always doing something. And my answer to them is you ain't doing enough.
Right. I still don't feel like I'm 39 years old. I could say I've been doing hair 24 years and, throw in the towel, give it one more year. But I got a goal, that I'm saying I'm gonna retire in 11 years. But that's if everything planned out that I've been working on a plan since I've been 30. And it's
Yeah,
fine. I got 2 more years with it.
yeah,
Prayerfully I get there, but I don't, I'm not gonna say I won't get there or I will.
yeah.
Um, but I've been working on being Dr. Grant since I was 30. And so Why? Because I love to teach and I love higher education. I love a college, and I'm finally, that's one of my goals that if you just looking at me, you'll be like, Eric, you don't care about no school. You just had fashion. No, ma'am. I care about teaching people and giving back to my community.
Mm-hmm.
Like they do something for me. And it's not just about money anymore. It's about just giving back. And
Right.
so and knowing where I come from, I didn't have so much help with the things I wanted to do. um Times are different, and so I want to inspire. If I help one child, a week, my students be like, Miss Grant, can I call you? Yes. Which I didn't have anybody to talk to about business, and how I first opened my business up in 2006, and went broke and had $49 between me and my husband, and our different business ventures, trying to find out what do you really want to do. So, I wish I had someone to tell me, like, you got to prepare. I don't care if you going to Piggly Wiggly, just try to put in your mind what you're going to Piggly Wiggly to get, instead of just riding all over the store. And so that's just something that's really big to me. That's
So, um, just to put your business out just a little bit, even though people are outwardly successful,
mhm,
um there are days when you don't want to do what you do. There are days when you don't want to, um just don't want to do, period. You want to throw in the towel. How important is, even though you are a boss and even though you have your husband, which definitely has his place, and I have Jamaica, definitely has his place, but how important is it for you to network or to have another outlet to vent to and to express, how you feel? Because when you're wearing so many hats and you have such high expectation, you got to be here, you got to be there, some days you do get tired. So what do
mhm.
you do, or who do you go to, or how do you handle those times when you do want to say, okay, forget all this?
Well, if I talk to anyone, I have a special, girlfriend, Candace, that I vent to a lot if I just have to. But she still will never know all my business. I talk to DJ about a lot, because he talked to me. But I'm still me. So what I do is, like I said, get by myself. It might sound crazy, but I have a fetish for drop tops, and so I got a little old beater and it put me down raggedy. But when I used to get in my drop top, I ride out on Sunday. I still like to go out here and there, and I like the music and the vibe. And when I do that, I don't think about nothing. Or one thing you said, like one-on-one time, I have a 21-year-old son that, we grew up together. He my son and he respect me as mom, but
Mm-hmm.
we can talk about anything, and we vibe. But that's how all my children. And if I get to feeling some type of way and I want to disconnect from the world, I get my family, we kick it, we talk Paisley, and that's a bubble for me. Candace a bubble for me. And in my other, I got a couple other friends that I can talk to, but I don't talk to everybody because I've been burnt skin. I got really tough, I got
Ooh.
really tough skin. So like right now, we going through, it's an issue on Facebook about the bunnies. This DJ restaurant. And if he don't want bunnies, he don't want bunnies. If he say we're red in here, that's his rule, which he's not gonna do anything. I don't see anything wrong with that. But I got tough skin and I've learned and grown not to respond to everything. It don't even matter. Like I'm laughing at it, saying our prices are too high. Life is it has went up. Since the COVID, I just don't, deal with that type of stuff. So I think when I do want to disconnect, I don't even be thinking about no bull. I be thinking about
Mm-hmm.
what I gotta do next. And
Yeah, but it comes with maturity, because you and I have been knowing each other for a long time, and I remember Erica Grant that would set it off. I
baby, like
remember,
set it
okay,
off.
I remember Erica who would respond and who would chase down. And you looking at, you
Knock
already
on your
know
door.
me. You know me. I'm going to the stores. I'm like, but the more um too much is given, much is required.
Yes.
And as far as your price, I have been saying before everybody else was saying, your price is your price. Anybody that has followed me for any amount of time, I have been saying that for years and years and years. Um, so as far as one thing I love about entrepreneurship is you are the captain. At the salon, you are the captain. At Catch a
Yes.
Taste, DJ is the captain. And that is the beauty of working for yourself
Right.
versus working for a 9 to 5. When you work
Right.
for a 9 to 5, you do what they say, when they say, how they say, what time they say, and you do that for 365 days and you get a 50-cent raise. But
Right.
when you work for yourself, you work 24/7, but it's so much more rewarding because you are your own boss. So things come up like pricing and
Right.
rules and regulations. You may have a rule for your shop. Like I know one
No,
time, I
no
can't remember,
kids,
it was something you had
no
going on.
children.
No children, that was it. No children at the shop.
I
But
love, I
Erica, you
love
gotta,
children.
but guess what? You gotta remember, if you just sit back, I don't know if you ever do this, but just sit back and look at your progression.
Yes,
You went from some, like when you first start a business, you trying to get it
you trying
by
to get
any
it.
means necessary. But as you grow in business, too much is given, much is required. So
Right.
where you're trying to go, you're trying to get a doctorate. Why would a doctor respond to an ant? Why would a doctor
It,
respond like, so I had to learn, and I think I'm proud of you for that. But it comes a time when you are so goal driven and you are so purpose driven and you are so peace driven that
mm,
some stuff you have to laugh. And it's not about being conceited. It's not about you
mm,
think you all like when people say that, that irks my nerve. She
right.
thinks she all that. Why she
Nah, I
always
don't,
gotta
the,
well,
the,
you know what? Don't say you don't, because you do. I
and,
think
and,
I'm all,
and
why
and
would
the
you
hurtful
not think?
part, the hurtful part to me used to be, dog, I thought we was okay and cool. But as I've grown, I realized, no, that's a thankful part. Thank you, God, that you showed me to stay away from that person. That don't mean I hate them. But when people go and say negative things about your business, say negative things about you, and you think they're a good associate, I just praise God for that part. You see what I'm saying? And so that's my growth. And you said something of peace. I thrive on peace. Like, just give me my peace. So I don't, even being on that school board, we got a big topic tomorrow about mess. God gave me my peace. I'm not arguing with nobody who want a mess or don't want a mess. I was elected for a position, and I'm gonna do what I feel is best in my position. And if
Mm-hmm.
someone else want to, the position will be open in 2021. You can go back, But for now, I have my facts checks. I do my research, and I'm at peace with things more now. And there's something else that I just been praying for, like to have peace. Children in the shop. I have a grandbaby, and anybody could be mad about it. Maya can bring her a few minutes, but she finna go. But 2 and 3 year olds and 4 and 5 year olds, if they're not being serviced, they can't be there, because not only is it a place that people are coming to relax, it's a place that has curling irons. It's a liability. I never looked at it like that for many years. And so my rules are my rules. No extra guests. We're not having a party. If on Friday night we might let our hair down a little bit, but
Mm-hmm.
during the week, when I'm servicing all types of people, I don't deal with it. And so I've had people like, I don't want to, why I can't, I'm not gonna answer all them questions. You want your hair service, these are my rules, and that's what it is. And so after doing hair for 24 years, I still don't have it all the way mapped out, but I could tell you a story or two and teach you some more than some knowledge on just taking care of the scalp, cut, and relaxing and color. I can teach you some things about a salon. Now, if I can't do nothing else, I can definitely write a book about a salon, because there's something that I've been open 15 years, which don't make me no more than somebody been open 5 or 6 years, but I have experienced so
Oh
much.
yeah, it does, but it does because now you're established. That's another thing. You know, um, business wise, it is so important, even at your level. And I was just telling Jamaica this today. She kind of looked at me crazy, but I was saying, there's a lot of people out there that are, monetizing, helping people start businesses. But even at this level, and I hope, well, I don't want anybody to take this the wrong way, but because you are established in business, I am established in business. What people fail to realize is that even if you are established, there is still something that you can learn, and there should still be some level of accountability to someone else. I
Right.
am very thankful that you reached out to me a couple of months ago, and we had an awesome time in Tuscaloosa at the event. It was Boutique Bosses, or I can't remember what the name of it, but that was a very, very good point of accountability for me. Very, very promising opportunity to get to have a conversation with women, because women are difficult by nature. We are.
Oh yes.
But on that night, like when I tell you I have, and I'm like you say, you have trust issues. I have trust issues when it comes to too many females in my presence. It just is something. But I will in public. I will say every person that was at that event, I felt like was there for genuine purpose. I felt like everybody there was really there to learn. It was just good energy.
Yeah, it
Wasn't
was.
it? It was
It
just good
was.
energy.
It
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 was
was.
people helping each other. Like it was no competition. It was no, your boutique been open. It was none of that. And that is so rare. So
And
you should pat yourself on the back, because the only way that energy could have been in your place was that it was already there. I believe in
right.
energy. That, and you
I
know how
believe in energy.
Black people used to make you feel like, people that talked about energy and, centering yourself. Ooh, that's witchcraft. Nigga, you better read and find
Right.
out. If you don't know what bad energy is and you don't know what good energy is, you in trouble. You in
Right.
big trouble. But I was so thankful for that opportunity, and it helped to dispel the myth that women, especially women who maybe at a higher level or lower level, can't get along. Like
Mm-mm.
when I say, if you have an issue, you could call me. It ain't going no further. Like those are the kind of things, especially when you get to a quote unquote boss level. Cause just because you at that level, the higher you go, the lonelier it gets. Cause people prove themselves. The higher you go, I'm pretty sure just over this past weekend, y'all saw some stuff like, what? Really?
Baby.
Hmm.
But it's all good. I'm at peace. It's all good. And it's not I pray to God wean out whatever don't need to be here. Bye. You see what I'm saying? But everybody is welcome. It was another young lady came with her bunny. And guess what? I said, ma'am, I could take. She was leaving out her husband with her. She was like, we just jumped up, and I said, it's fine. And she was just like, but I want my wings. I went outside and took her order, took it back to her. People don't know, and they're learning,
The
you
rules.
know,
Yeah.
the rules or whatever. Um, we're in a location in Alberta City. Alberta City used to be known for just to be terrible.
Hmm.
But if we don't grow our own community and make it nice, one lady said, why would you put that such a nice restaurant in over here in Alberta, ma'am. I live in Alberta City. So Alberta City is home,
Yeah.
away from home because I'm from the west side. And if I could have still been in the west side area, I would be over there trying to I'm
Yeah.
trying to own a business, which one day this down the pipeline. Because if we bring nice stuff and we set a standard, you know, people, all types of people gonna come drive. They don't care if you're in the middle of the street. If
Mm-hmm.
you got something nice in a little alley and it's nice, people will want to come there.
They
And
will.
so, that's just we DJ was a little like, you know, eerie, but this morning he woke up feeling better because it kind of bothered him and his family. And he was like, "You ain't studying." I said, "Oh." Because the old Erica would have went there, but
Yeah.
this new Erica, I don't care. Like, people are gonna talk. They damned if you do, damned if you don't.
You're right.
When I reached out to you, I was going through a thing like, do I want to keep the boutique open? Do I want to close it? At the time, I had just everything was going fine with the restaurant getting open, and then boom, it crashed right after I was about to open up Gordo.
Mm-hmm.
So this week I will be opening up Gordo full throttle, just one
Mm-hmm.
day a week, October 7th, and it's my boutique anniversary October 7th, 5 years later. And so that's a big deal, but we had to prioritize and get this out the way. I had to stop, get this out the way, and get that rolling, and all that stuff was trying to creep on my mind. I said, no, no, no,
Mm-hmm.
no, no.
Mm-hmm.
Focus on one thing. That's another thing people have, I would suggest trying to just focus on what's in
What's
front of you
important? Yeah.
and what you can't, this that go back to the prioritize. Because if your mind gets scatterbrained, what you gonna, you know, how you gonna
Mm-hmm.
have something going on? My main thing is doing hair. So I'm gonna make sure them clients in line before anything.
Right.
Then I make sure the boutique, I got girls that helped me there. I took your advice, brought you in, and talked to you for free. You talked to me.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what? I feel like you had enough knowledge for let's bring you in and talk to other entrepreneurs that, we can feed them. You didn't ask for a dime. But but let me compensate you for driving from Birmingham and
Mm-hmm.
spilling over to how you're doing all these sales. You see what I'm saying? And that's a part of everybody that was sitting there investing into their business. It was a big deal. And you got a master class coming up that I'm gonna be at my event that I'm going to, and I'm gonna multitask and be looking at you. But I can still learn, and being in the hair game so long, I've taught for Brunner Brothers. I still go to classes. I can never learn too
You
much.
can
And
never.
you can
Never.
never learn too much. And so, within everything that I'm doing, even learning the restaurant, I know the food truck, but learning the restaurant, being an instructor, I'm steady asking questions and not too
Mm-hmm.
big to say,
I
how do
don't
you
know
do this?
something.
Or how
Absolutely.
do you do that? Only thing um I can't master, I can't be a better daughter to my mom. I still, mama, what I need to do XYZ for these children, cause she know she old school. But trying to master everything, I just don't think I ever get it all the way down. I keep myself down here so I won't fall too far.
Yeah.
I never put myself to be the
Yeah.
best in nothing. Um, but I do appreciate the talent that God has given me. I do appreciate the growth from where
Mm-hmm.
I have been. I have cried many days. I've
Mm.
lost friends. Um, but I don't lose no sleep no more behind it. I just
Yeah.
stay focused and do what I need to do. Like, and I pour out to you so much, and I was sleep as a mug, but I know that you about your business. I appreciate that. I love to see the grind. I love the partnership, between you and Jamaica. I just love all of that. So, um, I commend you on what you're doing.
Thank you.
You motivate me, and there's a
Oh,
lot of things that people don't understand. Like, you can be whoever Beyonce. It's somebody that motivate Beyonce. It's somebody that
talk
Beyonce.
about it.
You know, we might motivate each other, but never be too big. I just hate arrogant people,
Mm-hmm.
mindsets. I don't hate the
Yeah.
person. I hate that mindset that they cannot be taught anything.
Right.
And so, but I'm just pushing forward, Erica. Trying to take care of my babies, my little grandbaby. They make me happy. My clients, school kind of got me like, but
Yeah. You
I
got
want to
this.
be on. I want to be on the beach one day and upload my classes. Is Dr. Grant getting my figures in and not working so hard? That's
It's
my
on the
long
way.
term.
It's on the
That's
way.
my long term goal. But if things alter, I'm already prepared to hell. I got rams in the bush
Okay.
like
So
crazy.
they're asking questions. They're asking, first of all, they're asking, how do the people that's watching, how do they know us? They're asking, do they want to see more of E and E? And they're saying yes. And I'm like, okay,
I'm,
I have a question for you though. Um, and I want to say this the right way, so I have to slow down. Okay, so when you are a boss wife, like
mhm.
I knew you before I knew your husband. I would see him come in the shop. What you call your little one that used to be all wild deal? He'll come get him and run in there a couple of minutes, bring you some food. But I never really, I mean, I was never in your business like that, but I never saw him.
Mhm.
But I always hear you talking about him. So for those people who have and this is no slight to him or Jamaica, but being married to women like us sometimes kind of pushes the spouse in the back, not the back, but because you're 1 through 10 and you're doing all this stuff, you're the face of the Grant family. Everybody know you. And
Mhm.
now DJ is coming into not coming into, because he been them wings and stuff been jumping, but now he has taken another step. And I was looking at the video because I was not able to be there, but I was looking at the video, and like when he was walking down the red carpet, I couldn't see him for seeing your smile. Like, it is so important. No matter how far in the front you are, women, it is so important for you to support your
Mhm.
spouse's vision. Erika said, I had clients Saturday morning. I still did what I had to do, but I saw her visible, present on that red carpet when he kept going back. You was about to come through your skin. I absolutely love that. And I think
Mhm.
that people feel like relationships like this, they being fake. They don't like he down. But it is possible for you to like and love your spouse. I'm sure y'all don't agree on everything, but it is so important. No matter how big of a boss you are, woman, no matter how
Right.
INDEPENDENT, I don't care about none of that. It is important for you
Mm.
to support your spouse. And let
It
me
is.
tell you, baby, when I say you was out smiling everybody out there. I mean, I could see you were so proud. And that
I'm
is
so
so
proud.
important. Talk to us about being supportive, even though you may have all this good stuff going on. How important is it to you to support your spouse?
I'm fast, quick version. The reason I was so everything in my life was put on pause. Charm chat, I was doing a little talk show. Everything was just like I had to do the main thing was because and make that money was because in about 3, 4 years ago, 2017, we almost lost everything
Jesus.
because my husband he has a lot of pride and things went a little crazy and I didn't even know. And that's because I am a boss, and he was like, I don't want to let her know. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna handle it. And it got out of haywire.
Yeah.
I never I never want him to feel like that again. So all his dreams, he cooked, he fried chicken, do this, that, and third at home. I said, DJ, you need to do something that you love to do. My husband drove Uber, so insured,
Testify.
drive the school bus. He still drive the school
Testify.
bus. $700 a month. He did um all types of stuff to make sure he did what he needed to do as a man. Painted. I'm talking about he worked like 5 jobs, and he gonna tell the world about this. But I'm just telling you because you asked the question why, how you support when you have somebody that you like. Keep in mind, because if I ain't like him, y'all would have been, we would have been broke up. It'd been Erika Barnes, okay. But the fact that I like him and he like me and we gel and love each other and understand, he understand I like to still hang out here or we like to go here. I got him. So when the food truck came about him, my brother, they had the food truck and it was going good and it's still going. It was going good. It's going good. He went through so many changes. I said, um, he was saying, Eric, I'm busting out the scenes on the food truck. I'm talking about, I said, whatever you want to do, I got you. And this building that I'm sitting in now, Home of Catch a Taste.
Come on, Catch a Taste.
It just so happened to um come up available. And he was like, Eric, I know you just gonna open up the boutique. I know you doing this. You want to go back to school. You want to teach. I said, listen, I'm gonna do what I need. You tell me what you want to do, and we gonna make this happen. We went through hell and high water down to 12:50 Friday. I done seen that man open the doors up, cry, Bible open, pray. We done went through. I done seen the bank tell him no, and he grind, didn't buy nothing, didn't do nothing to make this happen.
Yeah.
For not just for him, but for my boys,
To
for
see that.
to supply, to have jobs. He will barely had a job. I told him for Friday. He barely had a job, and now he employs 17 people.
Jesus.
And instead of we've been doing applications today, I had to be behind him. He got on my last nerve, but I would never show it because I knew
Important.
what type of pressure he was under.
That's so important.
And Friday, he was like, "What you doing with red carpet? I got plants out there, all types of stuff. What is you doing?" I said, "It can't be nothing but nice, and I want you to walk that red carpet because you need to feel like the man when you walk through these doors. All this stuff he
All of
built,
that. All of
it's
that.
it's
All of that
because of
matters. All of
right.
that.
It
All of that.
matters. And so I did my part, what I need to do, but without him, without God and without his vision, we wouldn't have a Catch a Taste, you know. And so I support him wholeheartedly because when I needed him to work in the boutique, he stood up there and sold clothes. When I quit, I needed him to watch me when I went to school for hair.
Yeah.
He was right there. He made sure I went because I flunked out at Shelton years ago.
Come on,
When he when he
transparency.
when he drove truck, he need to go to truck driving school. I paid the bills. He paid the bills for me to go to cosmetology school. We done had so many ups and downs, balling, broke moments, and but we vowed 2 years ago, 2018, we'll never be broke again. If we gotta work 5 or 6 jobs, and take care of whatever we need, we gonna be good. We ain't gonna be rich. We ain't gotta be rich, but we gotta be comfortable in life. And so
Yeah.
that's when my mindset started changing, that I can never have this man or my family feeling like I'm too good. They can't tell me something. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
And so, it's just been 10 toes down. I like my stomach out sometimes. I like tight clothes. He don't fuss about it. He good. I like to dance. I have a wild side,
I
that
think but it balances because
it
he's
balance.
so, what I always used to say, Erica, what you be doing with that little man? But it balances each other out. I absolutely love it. I love it. I love it. And I am so thankful for you taking time out tonight. We probably could do probably more 2 more episodes because it's so much stuff that we could talk about.
Oh yeah.
I definitely want to have you back because I want you to talk about, I want us to talk about and I'm gonna touch on it. Let me just tell y'all this. The people that I really call um friend, or people are in different categories. Friend, so they're not the people that you see me posted up on pictures with. They're not. A lot of people had no idea. Somebody asked me, when you and Erika? Baby, listen.
Don't
I
worry about
sat in
it.
Publix parking lot for 2.5 hours talking Erika off the ledge. Y'all better thank me for cause Thrift and Charm was about to be it was about to be gone. But you know
Deuces.
what? A lot of people, we I remember back in one of my professors at Stillman talked about no man is an island. And I definitely took that. We had to write a paper on it actually, but I really believe that, like, as successful as you may be, as smart as you may be, as rich as you may be, you can't make it in this world by yourself. And I am so glad that God is now connecting, making connections. Not, first of all, I'm not talking to nobody on the phone every day. My best friend Q, we thick as thick. She already know. I know she got kids, like small kids. My children, I got one more to get on up out of here. But after that, I'm good. But we don't have to talk every day,
Mm-mm.
but the bond is there. And I am so thankful that God is putting me around other women that I can have conversations with and not worry about them hating, them feeling no type of way, them just really, really, really
Yeah.
good, solid relationships. And I definitely consider you to be one of those type women in my life, and I am super
Thank
proud of
you.
everything that you all are doing. We were at Praise in the Park, and Jamaica said, man, we had already, we months ago had made reservations to leave on Friday. But Jamaica looked at me on Saturday when they had some little wings by that little. She was like, if we wasn't at Praise in the Park, we would have been right there. And I definitely, we're going to make a special trip just to come down to support you guys. And I definitely cannot wait to be at the celebration when you are given the two letters Dr. Grant. It's on the way. I can't wait. And
Dr. Grant?
I'm just super excited about everything that you started from. You talked about, being from the West Side, and, may not have all of it. Oh Lord. Yeah. Where you stayed at in the West Side?
Green Valley for 19 years.
Green Valley. I ain't never heard of Green Valley. Everybody I know from Tuscaloosa, baby, be hollering about they from kids and
McKenzie
coke.
Court. Mm-mm. Green Valley was down the street. I'm a Valley girl. I'm
Take
a
questions.
original.
Okay, they're saying they want to take. We're gonna take 5 minutes and take questions because Erica about to go to sleep.
I'm
Okay,
up.
questions. We waiting on questions. I know
I'm up.
one person said that they've been knowing Erica since, I think that was Shalithia Hambright. Said she been knowing Erica since forever.
Yeah.
We taking
Erica,
questions. Anybody have any questions? Now is the time. Don't inbox it. Don't screenshot it. Ask us now
yeah,
while we here.
we live in effect. Come on with it.
Beautiful queen. Oh, it went. Q said Valley Girl. Beautiful queen
Yeah.
behavior. I love to be a part of strong women events.
Yeah.
Then you need to sign up for reinventing your business, which also can help you to reinvent yourself. Friday, October the 15th at 7 p.m. Click that link and get your tickets. Get your
And
tickets.
and
They say,
let me say this. Women that's on here, try to support each other. Just
mm,
because I could call Erica just to talk to her, but because she's having this event, I know the work behind the event. I had hair shows. Oh my God. And my real friends, they gonna buy a ticket, help, do all types of stuff. I need to purchase a ticket. I'm gonna have it on my phone, or even if I can't, I'm gonna buy a ticket for someone else. These earrings I think came from Erica. I'm gonna order from her and
yeah,
everything. And I'm not looking for a discount. So, real friends support your, or even not real, even if you're not friends, real bosses
women.
support. If
Yeah,
you want to be a boss, you don't look for the cheap way out all the time, you know. And so I just encourage you all to purchase tickets from Erica on what she has going on, because I've learned a lot, even just talking to her or just watching her give me chills with them clothes and different things, you know. So just make sure you humble yourself and always support, and don't be a cheapskate. Like, that's
Yeah.
not boss mentality.
And the thing, the tickets were, I think they're 30 now. They were $20. And I was talking about, we're gonna have to come back because see, like this right here is just like good girlfriend talk. I don't have to talk proper. I could be like a little ratchet. I don't. I feel like and like that don't change for you. Like you call me and you be like, no, let me. What's your cash app? Let me like you call me out the blue just to talk and then to turn around and ask me for my cash app. That don't even be necessary. But I was a little bit discouraged because I don't know if you remember, I used to come on Facebook every week and give free business tips. And it used to be
Mhm.
70, 80 folks on them lives. And then when you know, do an event and you put a dollar sign by it, it's like crickets. I don't like that. But I had to this weekend. Let me just tell y'all, if y'all went in Praise in the Park, let me tell you something. In between Kiara Shear getting ready to sing her songs, when I say if I ain't two people that was there that changed my whole perception or that solidified or gave me strength to go on, Kiara Shear and PMJ. When I say I am no longer going to diminish my light, I am no longer going to diminish who I am. I am no longer going to play myself cheap. I paid for this for what's in my head. I paid for it. So from moving forward, that's not me being, I think I'm all that. Like you said, they said because y'all don't want no bunnies. Y'all think y'all all that. I just cannot continue to sell myself shorter than who God made me to be.
Mm-mm.
I'm
No.
not gonna do. Do you ever feel guilty with having so many jobs, businesses that you don't have enough or give enough time for your kids? She answered that and she stated that she prioritizes, but I let
Oh
her
yeah.
answer that again.
My I have a son play basketball, I have a son play football, and my daughter does cheer. Um, I'm gonna make it right after the board meeting. I'm gonna make it to Dylan game. If we don't have board meeting, I'm be at his game. When Eric started playing basketball, if I gotta take my book and pad and laptop, we going to the game. Paisley, she got things coming up, but she gets to practice like. But I have my children. They real clingy. Like I had to have days with them, but having that just comes along with the, prioritize and organize piece. And what I'm teaching my children, where I messed up at with my 21-year-old, I spoiled them to death. And so I dropped the ball with spoiling him. I would be honest and tell the world that he and so with my other kids, they having to learn that I can't give you everything. You got to work. Even Paisley. Paisley is like a little princess, in our family. But
Cause
Paisley
baby, you
knows
died to have that little girl. I was
But
so tired
Paisley
of
come
that.
up there and sweep. Paisley get up and sweep and learn how to do XYZ. And let me pay, I'm gonna give you something. And that's time that, if I gotta go to work, she with me. If the boys at work with D, but we always make family time. That's when we off on every other Saturday and on Sundays. Until we getting this together right here, we here. While we were getting this restaurant together, we all used to just be here. Um, Piling up in the car. Like, I just had to take them with me. I'm glad I'm done having kids, but you
You
have
can
to make
have one
time
more.
for. I'm a grandma now, Lolly.
You can have one more, Erica.
I went there to
Erica,
have
you look
one.
like you was pregnant with Paisley for at least 19 months.
I
You
felt like
know
it
why
too.
though? Because I used to get my hair done every week, and when I walk in the shop, I'd be like, "You still It looked like it took Paisley for. When I say it looked like it took her forever to come.
Well, I was
Ooh,
242 pounds when I delivered Paisley,
I
and now
remember.
I'm at a solid 200 to 210, and I've had a tummy tuck and lipo. I'm not having no more babies, and I work out.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
so this for the world to know. Um, I had my last one. I done paid my dues, and so I was bigger,
Yeah.
you know, but I had some skin look like a whole little hanging over. It's over. Not having no more.
Yeah, Q just made a follow-up statement saying just that how important it is for parents to not feel guilty, especially when you're building a future for your children. Instead of excluding them, include them. My
Including.
daughter
Right.
is she don't like. I think that once they get a certain age, they don't want you to say that they are like you, but she is very talented and very gifted and creative, and she's 17, and finally I've been begging because I wanted her to work, with the boutique and learn the business. She's finally getting to the point where, okay, I want to work, how much you gonna pay me? I don't have a problem with that because I want her to be prepared for womanhood and knowing what responsibility. And as parents, sometimes we do a little overboard. But the good thing is when you rein it back in and try to make them learn responsibility. So
Right.
I definitely thank you, Miss Grant, for joining me tonight.
Okay.
For the sacrifice. I know that you guys had a really big weekend, but I think this was the perfect time for you to come on because I want people to see real. Like, people call it reality TV, but I almost cussed. That stuff be fake. Let me just
Right.
help y'all. All of your favorite TV shows, them people have to learn a script. This
Mm-mm.
is the Epic Conversations, unscripted, unrehearsed. We have a brief little rehearsal before to make sure all the electronics working,
Real brief.
but no questions. We don't know
Mm-mm.
what's gonna come up on here. I think that as a people, we have been faked and lied to for so long. I really am excited about providing a platform for people to have real conversations about real life. You can't be, you gotta come. If you come on here, I'm gonna ask you questions. And if you ain't telling the truth, I'm gonna be like, now you lying. But I appreciate your transparency. I absolutely am excited for you and DJ. Do y'all have honey lemon? I mean, what the flavors of the wings? Just so I know, so
Okay,
I can
so
get.
do you mind if I move
I don't
at
mind.
this point? Okay. So I gotta move. I'm getting up. And so I don't even wanna I can't turn this around, but I just want everybody to see the restaurant that have not been in here.
It is so
Um
nice.
to see the restaurant. Um this is our bar area.
And you
Um
said the man came from not having nothing
my
to this.
husband was frying chicken on the back of my shop on a little
Oh,
griddle, and folk were pulling up getting chicken.
and now y'all keep going.
Brick and mortar. This is the menu. I'm trying to
No, it ain't electronic, baby.
everything, and also we have a board that you can advertise. We got an advertising board. Um,
That is so nice. Oh, I
yeah.
like the red lights.
You look,
I know that's all you. That's all you right there.
even the light bulb red. I'm really extra. But this is catch a taste. And so it was a lot of work. But like I said, we had to prioritize. We had to go without to get
But you
open.
you
And
missing my you missing the important part. What kind of
oh
wings y'all got? I want to
oh
know more about the
oh
chicken.
we have honey mustard. You ain't gotta get out the way. Here go Mr. Grandchild. Hey, how y'all doing? We have honey mustard. We have exotic. Um,
Somebody
lemon
just
pepper.
typed exotic. That must be good.
Yeah, exotic come from me because I'm exotic. Okay,
Oh,
look,
bye.
we have signature drinks, exotic, passion, sweet heat drinks. So the wing flavors are honey barbecue, honey mustard, mild lemon pepper, naked. Can you see the little
Wait a minute.
board
Did
up
you
there?
say y'all had what kind of drinks?
We have alcohol.
What?
That's why I said this the bar.
Wait a
You see,
minute. Okay, we coming down. What's that? Tell the people when is
look at
it
her.
open?
Catch a Taste is open Tuesday through Thursday, 11 to 2. Then we close down and we open back up from 5 to 9. We're a small business, and we had to take that little break in there, starting off at least.
So you
Then
telling
on
me the man be off on Monday when you be off?
yeah, we have to
Isn't
be
that nice?
we be
What?
off.
Bye,
But
Erica.
he don't bother me between my 8 to 3 though. If I don't want to be bothered, I go out there and tell him right now. He not gonna bother me. But we have to have a day off to prepare and to have the restaurant rolling and to
Mm-hmm.
have everything else rolling. So um we're open all day Saturday from 11 to 10 and Sunday 1 to 7.
Okay.
But I appreciate you, Erica, for having me on. Happy anniversary to Thrifty Charm. Still open one
Absolutely.
reason because of you.
Y'all, please
And
go and support the grants. You have no excuse. You could go to the shop, go to Thrifty Charm, go to the restaurant. You can go by the school board meeting, vote for her. You could go to one of her cheering basketball, baseball, cheerleading. It's a whole bunch of ways you could support the grants. So it's no reason. Seriously, Alberta City needed this, and I am super proud of you guys for keeping it in the community. And I can't wait to see what's next for the Grant Empire. That's what I'm gonna
right,
start calling y'all.
and women start looking at places that's undeserving, like that people feel that's undeserving. It's gonna be cheaper, and put a vision on paper, and make it grand because this building was terrible. Nobody wanted it. Now, people saying I was coming over there. I was,
Mm.
there's somewhere I was gonna go. We put a patio outside, for you all to sit
Oh,
outside.
that's so nice, Erica. They want
So
to know, can you give them the address? Some people from
the the
Birmingham are
the
asking for
address
the address.
The address is 2816 University Boulevard. That's it. 2816 University Boulevard to bring you right here. And just continue to lift us up in prayer. It's been a long road, but like I said, preparing. This what got us here. Like preparing and studying and asking questions and not being
Yeah.
too big to catfish heaven. There's a wing place here that has helped us over the years. And so instead of asking him questions and not being too big to ask questions has got taken us a lot of places. And so I just encourage everybody to humble themselves and ask when you don't know and continue to grow, continue to learn.
Well, we definitely thank you guys so much. Thank you, Mr. Grant, for letting us have a exclusive tour inside, and we definitely will be down to support. And it looks like a lot of people in the chat are saying that they're coming to visit you guys too.
Okay.
So I'm just excited about everything. Don't forget about the masterclass, guys. It is October the 15th at 7 o'clock p.m. Click the link, get your tickets, go support Catch a Taste and any of Miss Grant's endeavors. And we will see you at graduation, Dr. Grant.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna claim it.
Thank you so much. Y'all have a good night. We'll see y'all
All
next
right.
time.
Thank you, Erica.
You're welcome. Bye bye.
Bye bye.